corazón, mi corazón. Te lo dije bien clarito. Permanece a la escucha.
Let's just say rest in peace to half of the videos that I filmed during my trip, because why was it in slow motion the whole time I was recording and did not know halfway through the vlog? So I'm still gonna put everything together and tell you guys what I did and do a voiceover with all of the clips that I did film. I'm so sad that this happened because there were just so many good memories and so many good little conversations that I vlogged in Bali, and now you can't even hear the audio, and the only thing that I could really do is just speed up the video. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this vlog because I had the best time of my freaking life going to Bali with my boyfriend and my friend, and then I ended up doing a solo Bali trip 2 weeks in after being there. Love you guys, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. Okay, so this was our first full day in Bali, and let me tell you guys, I was so happy to be there, but this was the calm before the storm. Myra ended up choosing this villa, and I was like, why not just choose whatever? I saw it anyways, and it looked so beautiful. Later did we find out, like, as we were there for the next 4 or 5 hours, we were just like really investing into the place with how dirty it was. And this is what you're gonna get when you travel. You don't see the downside of these things on social media. You're gonna see the highlight reel of people traveling and having fun, but no one's gonna show you like the ugly side of things. So I'm gonna show you guys some pictures because it was so gross. I don't know how we ended up staying there for more than a few nights, but we were supposed to stay there for a whole week and wait for Brayden because he ended up coming a few days later. 2 high maintenance girls in this disgustingly dirty ass room, especially the shower, was not the vibe for us. Also, we also have the experience of knowing what this is like because we have been to the Philippines and there's a bunch of ants crawling on the table, ants wherever you eat, maybe spiders crawling on your bed, all the things you wouldn't see in Canada or I guess North America, because if you've never traveled in Asia, it is a bit of a culture shock. It wasn't anything new to us, but this was definitely false advertisement when it doesn't look like the pictures on Airbnb. So we packed up our bags and waited for Brayden, and we ended up going to a new villa. But anyways, we tried to enjoy our time and just be present and just think of the positive side of things, and knowing that we were in Bali is a blessing in itself, but that's all that really matters. So finally, catching up to the video, we ended up going to this villa called Alex Villa. This was the most insane villa slash apartment. Honestly, don't know what to call it at this point, but this cannot compare to any of the other places that we have lived in for the month that we were in Bali, and we just did not want to leave. If you guys are planning to go to Bali, this was only around $140 a night, and if you're dividing that by 3, or if you have more people with you, it gets real dirt cheap. I think we were here for a week. For a place like this, it could have been a lot more expensive, but I truly don't regret any of the money that I did spend on this trip because the memories that we created are unforgettable, and I think Bali is a place for me that I would come back to every single year, and I think I'm coming back to Bali for 2025 in the fall time again, but we will see, just because I do have other plans in Asia that I'm going to be traveling around, like Philippines, Thailand, Vietnam, so maybe Bali will be on that list. But if not, I like to make that a thing, going to Bali every year starting in 2026. But anyways, we get into this villa, we check out the whole place, and we were just so excited to just stay here for the time being. The funny thing is, when we got to this villa and we saw how extraordinary these rooms were, we're like, we're never going back to that villa ever again from our first place because this was 1,000 times better. We were in the main bedroom living area, and this is where Brayden and I stayed, and we had so much storage space. We didn't have to worry about spiders jumping on the bed because that did happen to me and Myra when we were staying at our first villa, and it happened in the middle of the night when Myra was working. The only light that was illuminating in the room was her laptop, so all of a sudden a spider just jumped onto her laptop and she started screaming. I was sleeping. I was like, what the fuck, Myra? Why'd you scream? And and then realized there was a spider on the bed and I made her kill it. So that's that. This was definitely our favorite villa that we stayed at. It was so close to everything, like cafes, restaurants, the gyms. After we chilled for a little bit at the villa, we ended up going out and just exploring more of Canggu, and the roads here are not fully developed. Make sure you bring your running shoes or some shoes that are functional because you don't want to be wearing heels and then you trip and then you land on your face. The next day, me and Brayden found this breakfast place that we ended up going to every single morning that we were in Canggu, and this place is called Machinery Coffee and Eatery. I had pressed juice every single morning. It was so cheap, so good, so fresh. The food there was immaculate, and I'm just excited to be back there when that time comes. And then we ended up going to this massage place that was $30 Canadian, and we were there for an hour. It was the best time ever. One thing that I will never ever forget is that when me and Maya were there before Brayden, no one was really helping us out or doing the most with going overboard on hospitality, because I think that they thought that we were locals because we do look like Balinese people to them. But when Brayden came with us, oh my gosh, the amount of Balinese people that were praising over my boyfriend just because he's white, or I don't know, I guess he's a different ethnicity. They were just all over him. They would thank him, they would welcome him, and they did that to us. But when they saw Brayden, they're like, oh my gosh, we have to do the most for him. And I thought it was like the most funniest and cute thing ever. Good night from Bali. I need to update you guys on a lot of things because my camera was on slow-mo for the whole time I've been filming from the very start of traveling to Bali. So we gotta figure out the situation because I don't want that to happen again. It really sucks, but take two, I guess. See you guys tomorrow morning. I guess we will just retake everything, but every day is a little bit different, and I wish I got everything on tape on normal version instead of slow-mo. Can't even go back to that time and just repeat what I said because I don't remember. So anyways, we are here, the new place. And I don't know if that was in slow-mo or not. It probably was. So I might have to retake that part at least. But tomorrow we have another day in Canggu. See you guys when I wake up. Good morning, America. I just got home. I have been hanging out, doing things by myself, kind of. But I went to the gym. Now we are gonna go to the monkey forest, the monkey sanctuary, and then find somewhere to eat. I am so upset about my camera though, and how everything that I've been filming so far up until 2 days ago, all of that footage was all in slow motion. So now I'm just gonna have to make sure that I'm filming at normal speed because this is something that I want to remember for my first Bali trip and more to come. We are gonna prepare for the monkey sanctuary now. I'm really hungry, but we're just gonna have to go with the flow right now because we have limited time to get there. But I'm getting a good tan, not as good as a tan with Myra because she's like dark now, which I'm jealous. So I'm trying to get there. I'm just glad we're all at the same page, doing our own thing, being adults, doing whatever we want to do, and not having to force things upon others of what our schedule looks like for the day, because obviously Myra and I came here together, but it's not like we were obligated to just do things together all the time. We came here for different reasons, but also like it's been so much fun hanging out with her, and still more to come. But I made an itinerary while the time Brayden is here. So after this on Saturday, it's our checkout and we are going to be heading to Ubud for the next week or so, but I think I'm gonna stay there for, let's say, another week and a half. When he leaves, I think I'm gonna do a spiritual wellness retreat, and that is why I wanted to come here in the first place, was because of that. And I just wanted to wind down. I didn't know what Bali was like other than just winding down and being in nature. So that was something that I was supposed to do for my birthday, but we had to postpone that and move it to September. And Myra and I just have been chilling. We're really good at traveling together, and communication is the most important thing with traveling with someone for the first time, because you never know how they're gonna be and like, you know, what they want to do, or just being weary with how they feel about where I want to go or where she wants to go. But we're really chill. So we're gonna go get ready now, continue on with this day.
Summer rain on the window. Watch the time float on. Cool air blows a memento as I fall behind.
Go here.
I'm so sorry for dreaming about the future. Maybe I'll be better when we're old enough. Hey, I'm sorry for dreaming about the future. You and I'll be better when we're old enough.
We have made it to Seminyak, and we are here to actually shop a little bit, get some gifts for some people. I had a little good nap on the way here, and there's a lot here to explore. We'll probably just be here for the whole entire day and hang out at the beach, get some food, you know. Oh my gosh, that exposure is so high. You know, just doing touristy things. But anyways, we are here at this shop. Gonna find some cute bags for some of my friends. Fit check. Next time I come to Bali, I'm gonna have to make sure I come more with like comfy outerwear. And this is comfy and casual. A lot of the clothes I brought with me are dresses, and I don't really think I need dresses here. Like, I just need to be comfy, and that's that. Yeah, that is that. Be more comfy, more bikinis, less dresses, and you will be good in Bali. I got the Lotus. Oh my gosh. But it's like a Biscoff flavor. Thank you. We're just gonna keep on shopping. I also got myself a little bag. Got myself a Miu Miu bag. Fake. But we're gonna pretend it's real. Oh, that's cute. Donuts. Bali donuts. Love that. Hello. I like the pants too. Cutie pants. Been a long ass day, so, well, we've actually barely been doing anything, but it takes a lot out of you when you're in the sun. So we're gonna hop in our pool, cause we only have a couple days here. It's kind of deep. I'm out of breath. It is currently, focus. Hello? Okay. It's currently 7:10. We've been just hanging out by the pool, taking it easy, and then I think we're gonna go out for dinner. We'll see. And tomorrow night is our last night here, and then we are off to Ubud. But this man staring at me, I don't know who he is, but he's kind of weird. But he's also kind of cute. I just need to work out some way. You look creepy. Stop. Canggu, we love you.
About you lately, oh yeah. You better tell me what's going on. Come on now, is you in love? Ooh, you can go about your business. Come on now, go about your life. Ooh, cause you ain't got no time to waste. Come on now, so please don't waste mine. Ooh, yeah, baby, oh yeah. You're so good looking that I fell in love last night. Yeah, and maybe I ain't falling up. I just fell.
Moments leading up to this trip in Bali, I sometimes tend to forget that I am living the life of my dreams, and I am forever grateful for this because back in the day when I was a child, I have always dreamt of doing something like this, with making videos online and being a YouTuber one day. And obviously I don't have 1 million followers to be able to call myself a YouTuber, but just being a creative person online and making videos for a living is something unimaginable that I would have ever thought. No matter how many times I say it in a video or a podcast, I'm just gonna put this out there. Make this as your sign. Start putting your passion as a priority. It's so easy for someone to see someone else's success, but if you decide that you want to start changing your life, it's going to be so worth it, and you're going to be so proud of yourself. And maybe one day you'll be able to travel the world and work wherever you want, and it's just all gonna pay off.
I like this story.
Yeah. What's your name?
My name is Betlo.
Detlu?
Yeah.
Anna.
Anna. Okay, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Say hello to my camera.
My name is Dewa. Nice to meet you.
We made it. Okay guys, my hair looks wild right now, but we have made it to the new place, and we have transferred over from Canggu to Ubud. And yeah, I'm vlogging. Say hi. Hi. I have to get used to all the bugs because we are in the jungle.
Yeah.
So I can't complain because we are where nature is. We are where nature is, and I can't complain about Mother Nature, right? And the beautiful pool.
So pretty.
The trees, it's so nice out, and we are ready to go on an adventure today for the whole day. We will be going to the dog sanctuary. That's the place that I've been really wanting to go to, and so we're gonna spend maybe like a few hours there. And it's just something about dogs. I want to feed them, I want to love them, I want to play with them and make sure they are just taken care of, even though I know they are. But after the sanctuary, we are gonna go to the waterfalls, and then hoping to see if we can watch a live show later. So it'll be like a Balinese traditional dance that they do every single night. I'm ready to take on this day, take on this adventure with my BFFs. Myra and Myra and Brayden.
Hair so long now.
Can you change the song? The song!
I want to know.
Scary!
Oh, you're so cute!
I'm good. How are you? In here we just have 5 dogs,
Okay.
but in our dog sanctuary we have 150.
Oh wow.
Where's the
Yeah.
dog sanctuary?
North from Ubud, north in Tabanan area. So for go there to auction, we have.
Staring at you.
This is our sanctuary. Make appointment first on WhatsApp.
Okay.
And you said it's 450,000 to
Yeah.
come in
Yes, for one people.
for one person.
Oh my god, this is stunning. She's stunning.
I've thought about it a lot, and this is what's gonna happen. Okay, I'm gonna keep pursuing what I'm pursuing.
If there is one thing you guys should do when traveling is to trek a mountain before sunrise and watch the sunrise, because this was the most insane and utterly amazing experience that I've ever experienced ever before. And although the trek was, I think, maybe 2 hours if we did the whole thing, because we didn't. We actually took the van and drove halfway up and then started trekking. But if there's ever an opportunity where you are able to do these touristy, whatever you want to call it, destinations, don't miss out on this, because I would definitely do this again in a heartbeat. Apparently this is one of the most beautiful sunrises in the whole world. Don't quote me on that, but seeing it from my eyes, it was the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. I'm not gonna lie, the whole experience of trekking is that there are ebbs and flows. Anything that comes to doing hard things is all part of your mindset, and this was definitely one of them. So even though that it was hard to trek up the mountain, we were dedicated to watching that sunrise, and that was our reward.
Hello guys. Thank you for you guys to come today.
Say your Instagram.
My name is Instagram Kadik from Bali. If you want to photographer,
go
I can help
follow
you
him.
out. We get almost every day from the guests from my Instagram for the take a picture, wedding picture.
Est-ce qu'il est good?
Editing this video has been making me so emotional, because it's making me relive these moments every time I'm looking back at these videos. But oh my goodness, this sunrise is so hard to beat. Anyways, after watching the sunrise, our knees were in shambles. The only option was to get a motorcycle ridden down the mountain. Tell me, why was it $30 to get down? I don't know, but it was something stupid, but they're getting their bag, right? So it was a nice little view. As we were going down the mountain, I was able to talk to my driver and just get to know his story a little bit of his living situation in Bali, and it just makes me so sad that so many people living in these types of countries deal with this every single day and just need to feed their kids and do everything they can for a living to pretty much survive. We are at the monkey forest. It's very hot and humid out. There are some vicious monkeys, not towards us, thank goodness, but towards other monkeys.
And plus they're a little dirty.
So pretty here. It is a lot more humid, hot and humid out in here in Ubud rather than Canggu. Did a sunrise hike in Mount Bator. We had to wake up at around 2 a.m. and then we got picked up around like 2:45 and then headed to the hike. We did an hour hike. I almost wanted to give up, but then I just kept going and going, and then until we reached the top, it was definitely worth it. Uy. What's he doing? Oh no, the ants are coming. Hello everybody. It is currently day 2 being in Ubud, and I have mixed emotions being here, but I do love it just because of the nature waterfalls and being a little bit more out of, I don't know, I would say Ubud and Canggu are a little similar in a way where it's busy, but Ubud is quite busy if you go into the central area. But there are some weirdos and creepers ever since we arrived, and I don't know how I feel about it. Bless you. Other than that, like, I've been enjoying being here, and it is a little bit of a transition being from a top 5 rated 5-star apartment in Canggu to a cute little villa area, and there's not much of these unless you're like very far from central of Ubud. So we have like this cute little pool. I don't think I showed you guys a little tour of this place. It's not much different from our first place other than the disgusting and icky feeling of being in the first place, because here it is a lot more cleaner with the bathroom situation, and I don't mind being here. So that's all I gotta say. But so far we have been doing the most. Yesterday we did a lot of things. We went to a waterfall, we went and checked out the market, the Ubud art market. We went to a rice terrace. We also, what else did we do? There's so many ants. Did you talk about the hike? Bruh. Oh, the hike. We woke up around 2, left the villa around like maybe 2:40, 2:45, and then headed straight there. Driving there for some part of the mountain, and then after that got dropped off and then hiked the whole way through for an hour, and it was a little bit hard for me. I'm not gonna lie. I would do it again though. Definitely a mental struggle within me to keep pushing, but I told myself I got this, I'm strong, I'm independent, I'm devoted, and we ended up making it to the top because it was definitely worth it to see the sunrise at around 6:10 a.m. Now, today I'm gonna give you guys a little haul because I feel like I haven't really chit-chatted much throughout this vlog, and I did, but that's gonna be put in the scraps because it was all in slow motion. So now we're kind of starting over. But we went to the market and I ended up getting quite a bit of things because I did end up getting more money, so I was able to buy more things there since they only offer cash at some of these places. But I got some hippie pants. I got some hippie pants for my little retreat that I'm gonna be going to once we are done at this villa, which is on Friday. And I'm kind of sad that my bubby is leaving me. Babu. Babu. Yeah, Brayden is gonna be leaving me, and I'm gonna be on my own for a bit because I booked a solo spiritual wellness retreat, and there's gonna be so many things that I'm gonna tag you guys along with doing because it's almost like a free-for-all where you could just do anything you want within that time frame, and it's not very much of a structured routine, so you can just do whatever you want during that time. So I'm gonna film a lot of that. I'm gonna do yoga in the morning, and as for me, I like a structured routine, so I'm gonna kind of have my own routine, but not particularly with the routine that they would be having at the retreat. So maybe I would do like yoga in the morning, a little bit of downtime, do some work, go by the pool, or take a Balinese cooking class, learning their language, and just so many other things that are on their site that they have. So it'll be a surprise for the both of us on what we can do, but I'm gonna make sure that I do yoga every single morning or yoga in the evening. And anyways, here's my haul. My pants, my hippie pants that I bought. They're very cute, fits me perfectly. They're like different stitched up patterns. This cute kimono that I could wear in the mornings if I get a little bit cold. I'm gonna light up some incense in the morning so I could do a little bit of a morning routine for myself. Part of my morning routine, I have this journal that I bought, incense holder, this cute little lotus, and I also got this cute little crystal ring. I think I might get one more just because I kind of want it on this finger here. Last but not least, this is not for me, but it is for my mom. She said she wanted this cute little tote bag that had Bali in the front of it. And I did get more things, but they are put away. I got some Miu Miu sunglasses. They're the real ones, of course. I also got some Miu Miu sunglasses with the brown and black pattern. It's almost, I don't know, what could you say this is? It's like a marble pattern. Very cute and very real. And then I got some Chanel sunglasses that are also very real. Honestly, I cannot tell the difference. I am not someone who is very big into high quality fashion brands, so I don't really know the difference, but I can tell if something does look like it's poor quality within the zipper or like the material inside. But other than that, like I can't tell the difference with the logo or anything like that. So, and here we are. This is the pool area. Myra's over there. She has her own little room. And then we just put some random stuff in here. I'm getting my clothes cleaned right now. Oh, I'm hoping no ants get in here. I will see you guys when I see you guys.
You give me butterflies when you smile, and it feels so good. I just can't hide. I wanna hold your hand, but I get too shy. Just me and you. What should I do? I used to be so quiet, like a flower on your wall, and everything around you made me feel like I was small. But then you said my name. Now it feels so strange. I've been waiting, oh so patient.
Get it out of the way, then I'll probably go sit outside for like 10 minutes in the morning before you even get on your phone. Like, little, it's easier for me.
The day has finally come where I'm gonna be doing a little bit of solo traveling on my own. And before you guys say, weren't you with a friend? Weren't you with your boyfriend? My boyfriend has left. I'm kind of sad about it, but also excited for me, knowing that I'm gonna be able to explore these places by myself. And it may be a little nerve-wracking, but this is something that isn't really new to me. I love exploring new places by myself. I love exploring new cafes, restaurants, going to new places that are within the unknown, and getting myself a little bit uncomfortable, because I do like to get myself out of my comfort zone because it helps with my growth. It helps with me as an individual, with learning how to navigate in this world with traveling and how I really perceive things within retrospect. And at the end of the day, it is just a mindset thing where you can accomplish things on your own. You can do all the things that you say that you maybe couldn't have done. And then here you are. You're doing the damn thing. So it has been such a whirlwind with moving back home with my parents. A month later, I end up traveling and staying here for a month. I have a work trip coming up after this trip, and it's a little bizarre, but I'm here for the craziness. I'm here for the wild ride. Within the slow motion video of me being at a cafe and doing my work alone, I did dive deep into just having a conversation with my life update regarding towards my mental health, packing up, unpacking to move back home on my parents, and not being in routine. Like, I said a lot of things, and I wish that that clip wasn't taken in slow motion, but I'm really hoping that that doesn't happen again. So I'm gonna have to be very cautious with what I'm clicking on this camera. But anyways, I'm here in Bali on my own now. I may be with a friend, but she's been doing things on her own the whole time that I've been with Brayden. She's been exploring the neighborhoods, exploring the cafes on her own, and she's made a friend here. And apparently one of her friends actually was in the same time as her being in Bali, so they met up. So it was just like perfect timing with everything. And now here I am, day one of exploring everything on my own and learning how to cope with very uncomfortable things. And now here we are, we have located into a new villa for the next few nights, and I will be off to a spiritual wellness retreat. So that is something that like I wanted to do in the very beginning of this Bali trip. I was supposed to do this Bali trip long ago, like in June when my birthday was happening.
Just the thoughts that pass right through me, just to get my
We are going to be doing the most out of today. Well, we're going to try because I have a lot of things that I want to do on my to-do list for today. Also have to take out more money. Didn't think I needed to take out more during this trip, but a lot of people use cash here and it's just the most convenient way to pay them. I'm going to try and go to like a reiki healing session because that's something I've always wanted to try. After that, what else am I doing? Oh, right. I'm going to work a little bit. So I'm bringing my backpack as well. Have my laptop in here. And then I'm just gonna work at a cafe. And then after that, I'm gonna go home and then I'm gonna try and go to a waterfall. I'm just gonna have to find either a private driver or see if I can be taken there and back with a scooter or a car from the Grab app. But yeah, I really wanna do a waterfall today. So hopefully we can do that and I'll tag you guys along. It is such a gorgeous day. Yesterday, I did feel a little bit lonely because I'm like, no one's here to hang out with me. I mean, I could hang out with my friend Myra, but I wanna do my own thing. She wants to do her own thing. We've been traveling together, but now we just want to go our separate ways for a little bit and kind of venture off and doing things that will make us uncomfortable to be able to grow more, to heal and like flourish into the person we want to be. Oh, and then tomorrow I'm going to my spiritual wellness retreat. Oh my gosh, I'm actually quite excited for this because I'm ready to slow down, wind down until the chaos begins again where I go back into routine because I'm thinking that I might go back to Canggu and then Uluwatu, and those are two different places and I've already been to Canggu, but I just want to get back into routine a little bit and find myself a apartment or a hotel and go back to the gym and go to a cafe there every single day because there are so many cafes every single building beside each other. It's either cafe, restaurant, and I just feel a lot more safe there because there are a lot more tourists in Canggu. So maybe that's why I like it, because I actually feel safe there. But Ubud is the place to go for nature, waterfalls, and winding down. It's just hard when there's creepy men out there that really take your amazing experience away and then make you think differently, which I don't want that to happen. But it's just, you know, for the girls watching, this is just for the girls. Like, guys, you're okay out there. They don't want to go for you. We just need to be careful that us girlies out there are looking out for each other. And if you see someone, for example, me, who is traveling alone and you see them, just look out for their surroundings as well. We gotta always look out for each other. I'm about to head out, order myself a scooter. We're gonna start this day off on a good note.
Feather funk.
baby, that's my favorite drip. I get it from the broke man store, but that don't really matter to me. Yeah, broken hearts can't hurt you when you're dancing. Yeah, I only wanna feel good. Yeah, I only wanna slide.
Guys, I am now at a cafe shop. I was trying to find the one that I went to with Brayden last time, but I can't seem to find it. I'm still kind of lost around here, but I'm making my way. Traveling solo has just been like so liberating, but it also feels very nerve-wracking for the first time, obviously, because you've never been to that place. I hope you guys can hear me, but yeah. Obviously it's very overwhelming, but with like a lot of tourists around, it's not terrible. And it's very noisy here. I should have tried to find the other place, but it's fine.
Ooh, slide on me, on over to the dance floor, yeah. Stop looking at the road clock. That time just gonna glide past 3, yeah. So break me free. I wanna get you dancing, yeah. I wanna get to moving, right. I'll meet you at the disco.
Good morning, vlog. I am alone at the villa now because Myra has left since like 7:30 in the morning, and now it's my turn. I'm about to leave in an hour, but right now I'm getting ready. I need to pack up my stuff, and then I am out to head to my retreat that is an hour away from here. And I am actually ordering breakfast because I was wanting to go out and get breakfast, do some cafe work in the morning, but we don't got time for that, girl. Like, I was supposed to go out and do that early in the morning and get some work done, but last night I was on FaceTime with Brayden literally the whole night, and I didn't go to bed until like 2 in the morning. So I didn't get a lot of sleep. Oh, actually I did get a lot of sleep, but now I'm panicking, trying to get ready, but I don't have much to do. I just need to pack up all my things and then eat, and I'll be good to go. But I'm excited to tell you guys along through this wellness retreat, spiritual wellness retreat. I wanted to do a lot more holistic spiritual things, but it was getting a little too expensive. And guys, if you think Bali is cheap, it's cheap. Only if you plan to choose what you spend. Because so far I've been a little bit blindsided with what we've been doing, and I was supposed to be on a budget with this trip, but so far it's whatever. It's worth it in the end, but maybe the next time I go to Bali, which is next year, I'm telling you, next year, probably stay here for 2 months. I'm gonna have it planned out a little bit better, and I know what's going on. Where I'm heading is to like another part of the jungle. So I'm not getting away from the jungle anytime soon until I'm done this retreat. But guys, I had my first full day yesterday of doing things on my own, solo traveling, and it's a little terrifying at first, I'm not gonna lie. Like, yeah, I've done a lot of solo things on my own, but you know, being in another country, it's very intimidating. But once you get used to your environment, knowing where to go, and just being confident, you feel so liberated. I'm really enjoying this trip. This is the best trip I've ever had, and there's just so much I've been learning so far, and so much more learning to go. So many things to see, and this makes me very excited to keep traveling and keep getting out of my comfort zone that way. Oh my gosh.
I love like a blue and white flower.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
really but there's only one of these left. I don't know. I think it's so cute though. Like, it would fit the vibes, especially with the white and green. We're done here, y'all. Literally.
I'm gonna try this because my throat hurts. Why I'm taking this, oh, also I found this because of TikTok. I was doing some deep research on Bali, and every time I looked at videos, this kept popping up because people had like Bali belly, when in reality it could be just food poisoning, or people have weak immune systems, or headaches, sore throat, runny nose, just the flu. And for me, my throat hurts. So I'm taking this. And also I've been taking digestive enzymes. I'm making sure that nothing happens to me. Knock on wood, nothing happens. That wasn't terrible, but still tastes like ointment. Look at this, I'm such a mess, but I need to pack right away because I only have 30 minutes. You only have 30 minutes. This is the best day ever. I'm at the retreat now. There are 3 dogs here. I'm just settling in, relaxing. They're sitting at my room, and there are 3 dogs that I'm feeding, and I'm so happy that I brought my dog food. Yummy! Since I am waiting for my room to be ready, I'm going to read my book here. It's been a while since I read it because I don't want to read it at nighttime. This book is not for the weak, okay? Okay, it's not that bad. I'm just being a pussy, but I would just rather not read this during nighttime. I have made it to my room, finally. I was reading for quite a bit, so I got through them pages, but now here we are. I feel like shit right now because that whole 1-hour ride of getting here, I felt so car sick. I felt like puking and my throat was hurting. The car didn't have great AC in there, and not gonna lie, the AC is not the best in here either. It's very humid and dry up here. It's kind of hard to breathe, but I'm gonna try and take away like all the negative things that I've been noticing and take in more positive things from this retreat. It hasn't even started yet. The food was so good, so that's a plus. Everything on the table was just complimentary. I actually have my itinerary right here, so let's look through it together. I'm trying to get used to this kind of lifestyle because this is how it is in Bali, and if you really want the luxury things, that's not how Bali families actually go through their day-to-day, and probably this to them is luxury. I'm just taking things on a different outlook here because back home, I take a lot of things for granted because I have so many things that I already have, and it's like I need more when I truly don't. I'm seeing the life that people live in Asia and just like third world countries. I don't know if Bali is one, apparently it's not, but seeing how people live here, you really take in all the things that you have and be grateful for them. Anyways, let's look through the itinerary, shall we? So the daily schedule is every morning there is there is morning yoga and meditation session. Then from 9:30 to 10:30 is breakfast, except Wednesday and Saturday by 7:30 for beach yoga. 11 o'clock to 12:30 morning village culture activities on the schedule below. So the activities are down here. And then from 1 o'clock, it's lunchtime. I think today is just more so of settling in. And then for how many full days do I actually have here? 1, 2, 3. Okay, so 3 full days here.
Don't you think we're moving too soon? I love to hear you when you complain about your best friend, how she's so late.
I guess this was part of the itinerary, but we did some volunteer work and picked up some trash in the neighborhood.
Spend the summer in this beach house. 'Cause I will try to play my part. My life.
I just want to say, if you guys ever go to a retreat in Bali, go to Bali Trees. I had the best time here and the staff was so amazing. So treat them like gold because they treated me like a princess this whole time I was here, and I just couldn't thank them enough for this retreat. We have made it to our new place and I am back in Canggu. So I'm gonna be here for the next 4 days. I'm gonna get back into a little bit of a routine. I'm gonna enjoy my stay here because I just need to get back into being on my laptop a little bit and then have time to myself, go to cafe and then spend some time at the beach, like do whatever. And this time I'm alone. So it's gonna be a little bit of a Sorry guys. A little bit of an intermission because this bitch can't do bugs. Can't do bugs. I don't know how I did that retreat without actually screaming because I would freak out, but I thought I would scream, but I would just like look at it and kind of freak out just a little bit. So I'm gonna enjoy my stay here, probably get something to eat and figure out what's around here, but I'm very excited. All I have to say is that so far my experience with doing things alone and traveling by myself, it's almost like that feeling of worriness and anxiety is gone. Obviously I'm gonna get that every now and then going to a new place or like going to a new cafe, restaurant or whatever, but you know within yourself you're okay, you feel safe, and you're so guarded that if anything does happen, you know your surroundings a little bit better, and just the environment you're in will make a big difference when you aren't oblivious to things. I don't know if I'm just rambling on and putting words together because I am tired and I don't know if I'll take a nap, but I'm gonna continue on exploring. I hope you guys have been enjoying this vlog. I'm gonna end it soon though because I'm gonna start off with a new vlog specifically on, you know, getting into a routine in Bali, something like that. I'm very excited to do a vlog like that. So during my stay in Canggu, I actually met up with the people that I became friends with during my retreat. And if there's one thing about me, I am someone who doesn't open up to people until I get comfortable with them. Until I do so, I'm a little bit on the shy spectrum. But for this Bali trip, I told myself, let's get my alter ego out there. I don't know what her name is, but she's coming out to play, and act like this confident person. Become this confident person that I've always wanted to be, and let that shine through these people who don't even know me. So this is your sign to just be confident because you end up meeting new people and making friends this way. Done. So we had so much fun the last 3 days that they were all there in Canggu. We went to the art market, we got matching bracelets, we ate out a lot. They took me to a bar that I was having second guesses on. Honestly, didn't really want to go out. I said, F it, why not? I was in Bali and I didn't want to miss out on this opportunity. Who knows? Maybe I will never see these people again. We went to a karaoke bar and I started singing. Like, what? But Rayan did steal the show because he is such a good singer.
Please be true.
Our last days together, we ended up surfing and it was the best choice I have ever made. I was actually really good for my first time, but I wish I got some footage because it was such a fun experience. After one of our friends left, it was just me, Juliet, and Rayan, and we ended up watching our last sunset together before we went our separate ways.
We love life.
What's it like inside your mind, my dear? And do you find it terrifying there? You always let me know. You always let me go my way. You always let me know. You never let it show my deed. You are my only friend to the end.
Why it's getting colder when the sun come out? Might just waste away